Everybody, let's see how this goes here, okay? Alright, so I said earlier last week I was going to be posting a video here soon. I got to learn where this camera is. There we go. Now they'll stay on. Cool. So if you don't know, I'm Mike, Beyond Therapy. I do a lot of travel videos. I'm here at my son's football game, and this is actually my first live video on YouTube. So I'm hoping this goes great here. Let me put my glasses back on there. So, why weight loss surgery and how have I decided to do it? Well, first of all, none of this would be possible if it wasn't for the VA. I did my time like a lot of people, and I put off signing up for benefits for a long time. And I'll tell you what, the good Lord kicked me in the rear with diabetes. And it really shined a light on things for me. I mean, I came out, got diabetes about a year and a half ago. This December and January will be the 2-year mark since I found out I was diabetic. Explain what happened then. When I got out of the military, I weighed 215 to 230, and I stayed that weight for a long time. When my wife had her stroke back in 2012, I weighed about 245 to 250. And ever since then, I've gone up, between the eating, the stress from work, stress from everything going on. It just caught up to me. And before I knew it, I was 375 pounds. That don't feel good at all. I thought I was doing good, but I was at my son's football game down in Fort Lauderdale. Coach Mack's All-American Bowl football game, and pretty much passing out in the stands. Coming back through, passing out, coming back through, passing out. I had no idea what was going on. My one leg had swollen up, got all red and itchy, and things weren't looking good. I went to the hospital. They said, you got an infection. Never did any blood work on me, though. Never checked my sugar. So I drove back home. Still felt like I was going to pass out. And my mom and my wife were both saying, you need to go get checked out. So I did. After driving 2.5, 3 hours back from Fort Lauderdale, the next day I drove another half hour out to the hospital. I found out that if your blood sugar's above 500 when they check you on their meters in the ER, it pops up as an error. That's a very bad sign. So when mine popped up as an error there that it was that high, they took blood, immediately started doing blood work and got me on IVs and everything. My watch is vibrating. And within a half hour, 40 minutes, they came out and said, congratulations. You're the owner of a blood sugar level of 777. Yeah. That earned me 1 week vacation in the wonderful, isolated, and private hospital room at Parrish Medical Center in Titusville. They did great. They took great care of me. I have no complaints from them. But I realized soon after, and I hate going to a doctor, but I realized soon after that pardon me. Well, this is a live video, so you get what you get. But I learned soon after that my blood sugar being that high, I was going to have to change. Now, next thing I know, I went from being on 0 medications, or just 1 medication, to I'm on 7 or 8 different medications plus an injection. I had no idea what was going to happen. I didn't like how it took me 4 months to get in to see an oncologist. I didn't like how my doctors weren't talking to each other. So a buddy of mine, actually my son's football coach, Coach Staff, I owe you a lot for this, kicked me in the rear too and told me, get in and sign up for your veteran benefits. So I did. I went down, signed up, and that's when I realized that the VA's quite progressed, and we're really lucky here in Florida. We got some good systems. Brevard County, Viera VA, Lake Nona over in Orlando, Bay Pines over in St. Pete. I've had no issues with any of them. I make my appointments, I get in. Throughout this whole COVID time, I've been doing a lot of my appointments on video, just like this, talking back and forth to my doctors. I don't have to drive anywhere. And you ready for the real kicker? I was doing that before COVID. So the VA was moving right along with how they treat their vets. And they're doing a good job at it, from what I've seen. But they came out and told me that, we'll sign you up for the nutritionist talk to me, my doctor, the oncologist through the VA. They all talked to me about weight loss surgery, and about the fourth or fifth time somebody mentioned it, I said, you know what, let me look into it. Well, one of the prereqs was I had to complete a 16-week program, meeting once a week for 16 weeks at the Viera VA, called the MOVE program. It was a huge education program. I enjoyed it. I recommend everybody go and do it. That's with the VA. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. It just takes a little bit of time. I'm going to go back through a year after my surgery. I'm going to go back through and do the program again. I'll tell you what, while doing this program, I went from 375 down to 294. Almost 100 pounds. Just by monitoring and watching what I eat. So I'm moving good. But I did realize eventually I need to go further. So I asked my doctor to give me a referral for weight loss surgery. And they did. It took me a long time. I mean, I started this process and met with the initial coordinator for it over at Lake Nona last October. Okay? Now, if COVID didn't come around, I probably would have had my weight loss surgery this past May or June. But because of COVID, things got pushed back a little bit. So we came out and did that. I started doing all my tests, got my psych exams done and all my psych tests. Appointments were there, blood work after blood work after blood work. EKGs, X-rays, ultrasounds, X-rays while drinking some fuzzy stuff, coating my intestines and my stomach and all that, everything. If there was a test, they did it. I've had to poop into bottles, I've had to do poop samples, and more blood work, everything. I mean, I've had friends on the outside go through all this too, but because they were using private insurance, they didn't have to go through everything. They didn't have to do half the stuff the VA had us do. But you know what? I'm glad they did. Because if there was something seriously wrong with me, they would have found it then. So now that I got all that done, I even got a sleep study done. And because of that sleep study, I'm now a proud owner of a brand new CPAP. Hopefully I won't need it once the weight loss surgery is done, and hopefully within a year I won't need it anymore. But here's where I am in life. I got all this going, and I got surgery 20 days from now. September 16th is my surgery date. I cannot wait for it. I've been waiting and waiting. I chose to go with the gastric bypass, the RNY bypass. Doing it at Bay Pines. Bay Pines, I'll tell you, they're putting me up in a hotel so I can make all my appointments over there. The surgeon teams met me via video. They've met me in person. We've been instant messaging back and forth to each other. And doing email conversations every other week almost. So they've been really good on keeping up on everything, especially during this COVID, when the hospital's closed, open. I mean, times have been crazy with it, but now they're back in it and everything's going. I can't wait. So why did I do this? Well, my son's 12, soon to be 13. I want to live to see him graduate from college. Why did I do this? My wife is disabled. Like her or not, I'm sorry, but I want to be there for her. I want to take care of her. I want to provide everything she needs. And you know, if I don't take care of myself, I'm not going to be able to do anybody else any good, because I won't be able to take care of them. And I got family I still want to travel and see and visit with. I mean, one of the things that since in the past couple of years, we've been renting an RV and then we purchased our own. And I love it. It's the best thing out there. So for those that didn't know already, I've got weight loss surgery coming up. I'm doing bypass. I've put myself on a liquid diet once. I know I can do it. I'm going to be forced to do it in 20 days. I won't have a choice. My current weight. So when I started this process at the VA, my weight was 375. When I met with the surgery team initially this past January, I was at 326. I'm currently down to 305. So it's going to be good. I'm hoping that by the time I do surgery, my weight will be at 300. And I'm excited. They're saying I can lose up to 100 pounds here, and it'll happen within a year, they say. And I'm going to have a lot of work to follow up with. And, you know, some people might say it's the easy way out. But from everything I've seen from friends that have had the surgery, from what I've been watching from other YouTubers out there and talking to other people, this isn't the easy way out. Weight loss surgery, it's not cheating. I mean, it's a lifestyle change. It's a commitment that you make and you can't take back. You have to stay with it. So this is going to be really interesting. I'm going to wrap this up here a little bit because I try not to do my videos too long. But one thing that's popped up in this past year, I mean, I'm in a dangerous line of work. I mean, I've been injured multiple times throughout my career. I've been fighting a lot of pain in my arm from an arm injury from a fight back in February. I just found out last week that I had a pinched nerve and carpal tunnel. And I just found out yesterday I need surgery. I'm like, great. Well, here's the problem. Getting weight loss surgery, I can't get surgery done for over 6 months after my bariatric surgery. So I got with both the surgeons. I was immediately on the phone over to the VA in in Bay Pines over near St. Pete, calling them back and forth with them and my surgeon over here for my arm. I'm going to be getting the arm surgery here hopefully next Tuesday. And then after that, I will move on to within 2 weeks after that, I will be getting my gastric bypass surgery. I'm excited. People, I mean, I can't tell you what. You know, people work their entire life, and you see so many people that shortly thereafter retiring, they pass away, and I don't want that to be me. I want to be there for my family. I want to see everything they have to do. I want to travel more with them. I can't wait. So, do me a favor, if you're listening to this, click the thumbs up down there, and please, please, please hit the subscribe button. I'm going to start doing some more videos out here on weight loss surgery and what I need to be thinking about with it. And I welcome all your comments. I welcome any feedback, words of encouragement. I got thick skin, so I mean, even if the words aren't encouraging, I can take it. Feel free. All I ask that you be real. You know, don't post stuff just to be mean or hateful, but be real, be kind. Be real. That's the biggest thing. This world needs people to be real. And a lot of that is be kind and real with everything that's going on. It was a tough decision. Get surgery, don't get surgery. Let me know what you would think down in the comments if you were forced with a medical decision, or if you're facing the same decision I've been facing and you're like, you know what, something's got to change. I mean, a little bit of feedback on me. I'm 48 years old. I need to do something now. Once you get over 50, you become more of a high risk for the surgery. I mean, I didn't like going to doctors before. I didn't like going and doing any medications, anything like that. I don't believe in them, but I need to. So I'm going to go and end this video now. Hopefully this will upload here fairly quickly. We'll see how it goes and see how these live videos work. This is a new thing for me. So I can't wait. But y'all have a great night. And do me a favor. Besides hitting that thumbs up, go down to the little red box right below the video next to the description. It should be right down there somewhere. Go hit that subscribe button. Log into YouTube, hit that subscribe button. That helps me out. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. Just hit subscribe. You'll get notices in your YouTube toolbar, in your box in YouTube when I upload new videos. So I'm fixing to try to start putting out more and more videos, at least one a week, if not more, especially on the live ones. So let me know what you think. Alright, peace everybody, have a great day, and don't forget, hit like, hit subscribe, and be kind to everybody. Thank you.